Introducing Meet You, an advisory workspace. The main problem we are trying to solve are financial advisors need to maintain long-term relationships with their clients without the hassle of remembering clients' goal, life events, financial concerns, and previous conversation. Besides that, the need of more personalized conversations before meeting a client to ensure valuable engagement. Without this context, the conversation may feel generic and less personal. Lastly, advisors need a way to stay updated with relevant financial news and market. Without updated information, the advisor may not be able to respond confidently. Our solution: an all-in-one advisor workspace called Meet You. Leads, meetings, and client profiles held together with the quiet precision your work deserves. It facilitates personalized conversations to assist advisors in crafting more individual discussions. It enhances client relationships through improved follow-up and context. It also provides advisors with a more organized and serene environment for their daily tasks. Our vision is to make Meet You become the daily workspace for financial advisors, helping them to stay connected, prepared, and confident in every client relationship. Meet You is market fit to the field of financial advisory, as client information is often scattered across different platforms. Advisor may keep some details in WhatsApp, some in emails, and some in spreadsheets. Due to not having a single pipeline clear view, it becomes harder to track where each client or lead currently stands. This also means that important leads may be missed. Without a proper pipeline view, advisors may forget to follow up with potential clients at the right time, especially when they are managing many prospects at once. Meet You also uses an app web scraper to extract valuable client-related information such as career updates, public activities, business news, life events, and other relevant signals. These insights help advisors to understand what is currently happening in the client's life before a meeting or follow-up. Meet You also ingests relevant financial news and market updates into the system so that the AI can connect these news with the client's profile, interest, portfolio, or financial goals and generate useful insights for the advisor to use during client interactions. With real-time AI client profiling, Meet You continuously updates client profiles and reduces the risk of losing important client details. This helps advisors remember key information and prepare better conversations and follow up at the right time. By combining client profile insights, relevant news, and AI-generated recommendations, Meet You helps advisors to move from generic communications to more timely, personal, and meaningful advisory conversations.
The entire process starts with a WhatsApp message that's sent to the advisor, which triggers the AI model to analyze the messages, right? And based on the messages, the AI model will then do some tool calling to either retrieve data or mutate data that's stored in the convex database, right? And it's not just the convex database that the AI model interacts as well. It also interacts with Mem0, which stores, which acts as a memory layer for the agents of information profiles of the client, and also API-Fi, right, which does web scraping to help retrieve necessary information for advisors.
Imagine being an agent having to keep track of all of your clients' details and to ensure that you have a good relation with them, right? To maintain a client relation and so on, right? But throughout the process, you might lose information, right? Like when you're chatting with them, and there are some information that could have helped you reach out to them more often, follow up with them more often that you might have missed, right? So we have Meet You that basically helps track your conversation with your clients and will auto profile your client and take notes of it, so you don't have to do it all by yourself, right? So what I have here, I'll have a client send me a message, right? Okay, as you can see here on the phone, the client has sent me a message, right? I can respond to him with a simple text survey, right? As you can see here, once the client has messaged me, the profile is automatically created, right? And waiting for the client to respond. On the phone here, the client has responded with his information, right? And then given a while, the client profile information has been updated with the latest information, with the full name instead of the WhatsApp nickname, the email, and other information that might be helpful, right? So, and let me respond back to the client. And maybe you say, hey, the potential client, right? You want to set up a meeting. How about we set up a meeting at 6 p.m. online tomorrow, right? So then we can go to the meetings page, and once the client has chosen to confirm, right? As you can see here, it has created the meeting book, the meeting schedule, right? And there's also a calendar section you can see if you prefer that kind of view, right? But what if you want to have a simple graph summarization of all your other clients and interactions as well? Well, we have also a knowledge graph, right? As you can see here, this is the recent lead that was added, and as you can see here, there are other activities that has been confirmed or done related to this client, and also other clients, previous clients, or even future clients that will be added to the knowledge graph once it is confirmed that they are a lead, right? Okay, so let's say you have successfully converted your lead into becoming a client, right? But now you want to keep track of their activity so you can know how to follow up there. Maybe they recently plan to go on a travel, and you want to wish them to be safe on their travels, right? And all that, right? So what you can do is that you can provide their Facebook profile, right? And so what we'll do here is they'll then do a schedule scraping. Basically, you'll do a schedule retrieval of their latest post, and then give it a while, and it should show here. As you can see here, as you can see here, it has successfully scraped the Facebook post, and it also suggests certain touch points, right, on how to interact with the customers, right, so that you can like maintain relationships with them, right. And you can, to know like what's the recommended touch points, you can also go to the activity tab and you can press recommended upcoming, and it will suggest to you like what follow-ups it recommends you to do, so that you can like maintain your client's relationship and all that. We have other extra features as well. So let's say that you're going to talk to a client, right? And they want to talk about maybe their retirement plans or property prices or investments and all that. But we probably don't have enough time to research about topics that can bring up to have a smooth conversation with them, right? So let's say that the client wants to talk about their retirement plans, right? And you want to like bring up certain retirement news so you can have a smooth conversation with them. So what you can do is that you can type in Newsradar, you can type in what type of conversation you want to talk about, and then you can choose which person you will be talking it with, right? Let's say it's one of the clients, David Kim, right? And what it will do now is it'll go and scrape the integrated news sources, and it'll show you like articles, suggested articles that you can use to help have a better conversation, a smoother conversation with your clients as well. As you can see here, so one of the things here suggested is that understanding about taxes can help improve your retirement savings growth, right? And taking advantage of tax saving opportunities can also accelerate your retirement savings and all that, right? And it also shows you like percentage of which one is recommends to show like which article is a more suitable topic of conversation.